Russell Westbrook is an overrated player? Let's find out. Coming in at number 7, we have Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins can score quite well, defend, and be an athletic option on fast break. But the 2015 Rookie of the Year lacks a couple of key components to a wingman with incredible potential, desire to be great. Wiggins has God-given talent that he can use to be a dominant two-way player, but at nearly 27 years old, it seems like he will never reach that level. Jimmy Butler left the Minnesota Timberwolves because he did not believe in Wiggins' desire to be great, something that unfortunately remains true until today. Wiggins averaged 18.6 points per game last year with the Warriors, but his all-round play has not improved much besides his defense. Based on what Wiggins can bring, he's falling short so far in his career. Coming in at number 6, we have Draymond Green. While Draymond Green should never be called Mr. Triple Single because of his inability to put up big stats, his impact is waning at the latter stages of his career. A former All-Star and All-NBA performer, Green will likely never return to that level. He only averaged 7 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, and 8.9 assists per game as a member of the Warriors last year. His assist numbers were staggering, but he's simply not fit to be a second or third option on a playoff team. Green's impact comes when he's focusing on defense and playmaking when Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are healthy, but that is not enough for him to earn max dollars at nearly 32 years old. Draymond is an excellent defender, but he is not a game changer at this point. Coming in at number 5, we have Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is an exceptional athlete who can score as a versatile forward, but he's not an all-star. The 6'8 forward averaged 12.4 points per game and 5.7 rebounds per game last year, subpar numbers for an athletic player in his 7th season. Gordon should be a double-double threat at this stage, but he is not showing anything spectacular other than his dunking ability. The Denver Nuggets will still stick with Gordon long-term because his potential is there. As an explosive forward with size and speed, he can legitimately be an effective two-way star in the league. But until now, that has not happened. Gordon is only 26 years old and has plenty of time to show his worth, but he will not move the needle in the 2022 season if things stay the same. Coming in at number 4, we have Tobias Harris. Criticism has been mainly aimed at Ben Simmons for the Philadelphia 76ers' lack of championship success, but some of the fingers have been pointed at Tobias Harris. The 29-year-old forward is one of the highest-paid players in the NBA, yet has shown he cannot do more than play like a third option. Last year, Harris averaged 19.5 points per game while appearing in 62 games. In the playoffs, he upped his numbers to 21.8 points per game, but hardly had any memorable performances. Harris is a consistent shooter from mid-range and at the three-point line, but he is not exactly a lockdown defender and has averaged under 7 rebounds per game in the past 2 seasons. In order to maximize Joel Embiid's ability to dominate a game, Harris needs to up his scoring because max money should mean superstar impact, which the forward does not bring. Coming in at number 3, we have Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a spectacular scorer and one of the best offensive point guards of all time. Not to mention the former NBA champion is worthy of being recognized as a top 75 player ever. But Irving is also an overrated player because he struggles to stay in the county, whether it's health or off-court issues. And he is not exactly a dominant all-around player. The Brooklyn Nets are considered the favorite to come out of the East without Kyrie Irving, mainly because he is not as good as Kevin Durant or James Harden. If one of the other two stars were injured, no one would place the Nets ahead of the Milwaukee Bucks as the best team in the conference. But Irving's lack of appearances for the team, less than 70 games for 4 straight years, is a major issue and something that is starting to affect his legacy. In the number 2 spot, we have Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a special player because he brings an all-around impact similar to what young LeBron James did. But there are a few glaring inefficiencies that make that comparison laughable at this point. Shooting and mental intangibles. LeBron James was bashed for being not clutch for years, but that has never stopped the king from attacking the basket and looking to score. Ben Simmons at many points last year looked scared to score. That is simply unacceptable for an all-star, someone who is making max money and generates hype on and off the court. Simmons seems to not want criticism and lacks that hunger to be great. He lacks attributes attached to him by legends of the game including Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley. Until Simmons steps up to the plate, he will be considered grossly overrated. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Russell Westbrook. Only Russell Westbrook can average a triple-double 4 out of the 5 last seasons and can be considered overrated. He's truly that polarizing because his stats scream top 10 player in the game, but his impact certainly doesn't. Westbrook has been blamed for chasing rebounds and using his athletic gifts to stuff the stat sheet things that may or may not be true. But the major criticism of Westbrook has been the player's inability to find success in the postseason without Kevin Durant. Since the 4-time scoring champion left his side, Westbrook has played among some great players including James Harden, Paul George, and Bradley Beal. Westbrook has a very poor 8-21 playoff record without Kevin Durant, an unfortunate stat that truly represents the future Hall of Famer as overrated and as a superstar point guard. Well guys, that's it for today. Let us know if you agree with our list in the comment section down below. We hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.